In this video, we are going to talk about a very subtle kind of low-key but really impressive feature in dbt known as analysis. It's a default folder, as you can see, that comes out of box when you initialize dbt, but I feel like, at least in my experience, it often gets overlooked. So we are going to take a look at when you would use this and how to actually go about doing that. So what is the analysis folder and why would you use it at all? So if you look here at our default project.yaml, here you can see that there is the analysis folder embedded inside my YAML file. Let's understand the definition first. In dbt, an analysis is a SQL file that you want to version control and compile using dbt's Jinja templating, but you don't want to materialize as a table or view in your data warehouse. Think of analysis as compiled only queries that are ideal for one-off research or recurring audits that do not need a permanent place in your production schemas. If we talk about common use cases, it is a best use for ad hoc exploration, where queries used to answer specific business questions that don't need a permanent dashboard. And second is data auditing. It stores queries that checks for data discrepancies or validate complex business logics without creating a test. And third one is transitional code. It is very useful in archiving models that are no longer needed in production but might be useful for future references. Cool. Let's create a file in analysis folder and see this in action. I am back on my dbt cloud, and let's now touch the analysis folder as well. I will create a new file, let's say analysis script.sql, and I will hit create. And then I will copy paste one of my existing models. I will go to my models. I had copy pasted my order.sql file, and now I will just do control S inside my analysis script SQL. And if I right click here and go to compile, I am able to see my actual table information with all the required columns. In this way, you can compile your all the parameterized code inside the analysis, and this is really helpful when you are just testing the queries and you are checking how the actual query looks.